Welcome to NaNoWriMo Day 18. This is the Narrative Dude channel, and my name's John. If you don't mind and are so inclined, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed, hit the like button, but especially leave a comment down below. I'd like to get to know you, and if you have any questions or you just want to make a comment, by all means, please do. One of my obsessions is what people have written in books. And I don't mean the actual, what the author wrote, but what people have, the notes they make, what they highlight, what they underline. Today, I was looking through again the book that I go to quite a bit because of the fact that I literally grew up with this book. And I bought it used, but today, and I'll show the actual passage on the screen here. This was marked, and it started me thinking about a few things. It was in chapter 14, Keep a Slovenly, Headlong, Impulsive, Honest Diary. And the underlined portion, very short. Now, this is an inevitable truth. Whatever you write will reveal your personality, and whatever you are will show through in your writing. It's so true. But it also made me think about kind of the pitfalls of what can creep into our writing, especially if there are some traumatic events in our past that come out through our characters. But honestly, we write what we are. I don't necessarily believe fiction is going to be confessional. I don't see fiction as a manifestation or projection of our inner self or memories generally. I think fiction is just fiction. It's just a story that we're telling, hopefully a good story, but it is a story. But we are made from memories compiled from a lifetime of experience. And by extension, our fiction is going to be affected by those. That said, we can't help having our memories intrude. We don't let those memories overwhelm us. And I've struggled for years with experiences, and I've tried to use fiction to exorcise my demons. I've tried and I've failed. We must put some distance between ourselves and our experiences to fully release the stories we're capable of writing. If you are running into blocks and unable to get past them, consider disconnecting from the memories driving your story. Look at your characters. Are they familiar to you? Like really familiar? You might try swapping genders or changing up their ethnic or historical backgrounds. The desire to be close to our characters is the right impulse. Absolutely. But if your characters start feeding on your memories of your mother's homemade oatmeal cookies or how she used to lock you up in the closet, well, it's possible the story is going to shut down as you're trying to write it, which means you're getting blocked. Your brain is just doing what it's supposed to do by protecting you. It naturally comes to you to block those things out. Unfortunately, the story gets blocked. And I'm sure you already know you should work through your problems with a therapist. It's really essential that if you need to talk to a therapist, don't feel like you can't. Even if it's about a story. Therapists are there for a lot of different reasons, and the therapist will help you figure out a lot more things than a story would. As a first step, you're getting too close to your characters. If your memories are intruding in an unhealthy way, change your characters up, disconnect from them a bit, change the events that are driving them, so they can develop their own path that they move through your story in, because the characters do, they have a life of their own, and important that they have the opportunity to fulfill those destinies that you brought into existence. Failing that, you might temporarily switch projects, give it a break, get some air. It's perfectly fine to do that. In fact, I think it's a very healthy thing to do in terms of self-care. That's what usually works for me too. Now, for today's totals. This morning, again, an early morning session, I got 2,168 words, and that brings me to a total of 34,849 right now. So here on day 18, I'm feeling pretty good. That chart on the NaNoWriMo update page is getting more and more pronounced in the areas of being over. I think every day I'm adding a little bit more than 1,700 words, so I'm getting further and further along, so I can actually finish a little early, I think. Though I do anticipate that this won't just be 50,000 words. I'll probably start getting a feeling that it'll be about 65,000 words. So that's my overall goal. I'll continue on in December with that. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow on day 19. And in the meantime, go write a good story.